always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it.
Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Shadow Dragon here, and welcome back to Fleshbreak. This is part 2. I'm surprised I'm back, low-key. I was literally considering not coming back to this game after what they did with Horu last episode. Like, bro, that's not Horu. She would not cheat on you. Like, I can't, man. That was such a bad decision by the creator. What are you doing here again? Didn't I already tell you and your friend to get out of here? Why'd you come back? Look, I didn't come back to cause you trouble here, sir. I came to invite you to join us. We know a more secure place. Go ahead, young man. I'm not leaving. My wife's here and I'm staying with her. Where's your wife, sir? I don't see her around you. The old man pointed to a moving flesh. That's her! She's completely turned into a moving flesh! And she's here with me inside the grocery store. And I don't want to leave her here. Lennox, I've been waiting for you outside the supermarket. You were just here all along. Why did you go back to that old man? Get out of here before your friend starts causing trouble again. I just had a question for the old man. Are you done? Come on, let's go back home. Poor dude. You arrived at Dr. Beska's house. You immediately removed your protect equipment and placed it inside the hidden cabinet beside the door. Then you saw Horu and Sierra with wounds and bruises on their arms and faces. The hair was almost messy, which shocked you. Okay, now this doesn't look like sex. This looks like something crazy. They look like they want to kill each other. All right, let's see what they want. The speech immediately approached Horu, who was crying. What happened? Did you two fight where we were going earlier? Why do you both have wounds and scratches on your bodies and faces, huh? It was Sarah who started the honey. She wants to take you away from me. She admitted that she likes you and she's going to steal you from me. And she suddenly pulled my hair. Well, the accusation that Horu made against you, true, Sarah. What the? Don't you believe me, honey? I'm your wife here. Why does it feel like you trust Sarah more than me? Why do you have to ask her again? Do you trust her more than me? It's not like that, Horu. I just want to hear her side as well. It's not the right thing to do. Okay, us not trusting Horu after what happened is valid, though. We shouldn't accuse someone without hearing their side first. Even so, honey, aren't the words of my face and body proof enough that she was the one who started the fight? No, because they both were wounded. Please believe me, I'm your wife. We should be on the same side here. Would I be a bad person if I told you not to believe what your wife told you, Lennox? Oh, never mind, since it looks like I need to understand her. Then I will take responsibility for the accusation she has made against me. But don't expect me to apologize to her. That's not in my vocabulary. How dare you say that, huh? You bitch! Uh-huh. Well, which one of us is the bitch, or? I really pity you. You would have to lie just to get your husband to take your side. That's enough, you two. Please. Stop fighting. It's going nowhere if you keep fighting. Besides, no one's going to admit that they're wrong. Axon is right. Stop fighting between the two of you. You're only making your argument worse. It would be better if the two of you just stayed quiet. We're supposed to be the four of us working together, but you two are just fighting. Until Axon settled the argument between Horu and Sarah, you immediately went to the kitchen to calm your nerves, grabbed the cup and started brewing some coffee. What you didn't know was that Axon followed you in, and just like you, also grabbed the cup and began making coffee. Axton, I remember you once told me that you were studying to become a scientist, right? Yes, why? Are you now capable of making medicine? Are you joking, Lennox? Go ahead. We don't even have the tools or equipment to make it. And we don't have a laboratory to create the medicine, Lennox. That's why what you're saying is completely impossible, Lennox. We can help you find the equipment you need out there, Axton. I'll help you gather everything you'll need. Maybe, just maybe, you can create a cure to finally end this contagious disease. Axton laughed at your words, his expression showing full of disbelief, as if everything you had just said were nothing more than a ridiculous joke. I didn't know you could joke around too, Lennox. Enough with your jokes. My stomach already hurts from laughing too much. I'm not joking, Axton. I'm serious about what I told you. I believe you can create a cure for this contagious disease. Why don't you give it a try?
We'll still be short on equipment, Lennox. Besides, I don't have much confidence in myself when it comes to making medicines. Yes, I admire Dr. Beska because he's a great scientist, but I admit I'm not as skilled as he is. I'm afraid the situation will only get worse, Lennox.
That's not true, Axton. I know you can do it. You can make your own medicine. Believe in yourself. You're capable of doing it. As long as there's someone who trusts you. Keep going, Axton.
I don't know why you like that, Lennox. I did something wrong to you. I wasn't kind to you. And I even admitted that I liked your wife. Yet, here you are. Still talking to me and you still trust me completely.
Bro, the smile on our face is so unsettling.
Aren't you even gonna punch me? Or kill me right now?
We punched you earlier.
In a situation like this, Axton, there's no point in fighting anymore. Besides, I've already forgiven Horu. I love my wife, Axton. I love her so much to the point that if she's going to beg me to let her go, I don't think I could give her the freedom that she wants.
Maybe. That's just how it is when you love someone.
No matter what they've done to you, you still accept them because you love them. I truly admire your kindness, Lennox.
That's not kindness. That's acceptance in this situation, which is bad.
But even if we have the same equipment, even if we had the equipment, we still don't have a laboratory. Dr. Beska's mansion doesn't have one.
When do you make the medicine then?
That's why it's so difficult for us to make any medicine, Lennox.
But do you know where Dr. Beska's laboratory is? We can try to find it if you know how to get there. Plus, it's probably full of infected stuff. We can't stay here for long. We won't make any progress or come with a plan if we stay here and just act like cowards.
Unlike here, where we could take off our protective equipment, and Dr. Beska's laboratory, we'd have to wear our gas masks to avoid getting infected. But no, that's where all this started. That's why it's even more dangerous there, Lennox. I know it's dangerous there, Axton, but we can't stay here forever. We need to act and find a solution to this problem. And you. I'll help you with everything you need to make the medicine. Are you sure about this, Lennox? That's what you want, then I have no choice but to go to Dr. Beska's laboratory.
What? Are you two going crazy? You're just so bored that you came up with that idea. Why are we moving again? We're safe here, Lennox.
I'm sorry, Horu, but we need to go to Dr. Beska's laboratory. We have to find a way to end this problem.
We won't get out of here if we stay cowardly and just cry. And lastly,
we won't move forward if we do nothing, Horu. That's why we need to get to Dr. Beska's laboratory. So Axton can create a medicine against the infectious disease.
What? Are we going to take another risk again? All of you afraid of putting ourselves in danger again?
New sprite unlocked?
We're already in a safe place, and you still thought of going outside.
We're not forcing you to come with us. If you prefer to stay here, that's perfectly fine with us, or if you prefer to stay here, that's perfectly fine with us. But if ever we go, it might take a long time for ever to return, or worse, we won't be able to come back here anymore.
If that's the plan you two decide on, then I'm going to support you two in making the cure, Axton. I'll go with you. I don't want to be left here alone. But what the fuck? Do I even have a choice? Of course you all know that I don't want to be left here all alone. So why does it seem like you're favoring the two of them instead?
Sorry, Horu, but I have to go with Axton to the laboratory. I'm the one who asked him to go there. I'm the one who pushed him to make the medicine. So you have no choice but to come with us too, because otherwise, you'll be left here all alone.
I really don't have any choice anyway. It's not like I can stay here alone.
Damn, she's big. It's not the time. If you're already sure about that decision, Horu, then we will leave it here tomorrow morning. We need to get ourselves ready for tomorrow. When morning came, you didn't waste a single minute and immediately prepared the things you'll need to bring. You had to leave early to avoid being caught by darks on the road. All of you immediately began packing your belongings. Secure up the gear? Yo, hold up. Yo. You were ready to lead the mansion to face dangers outside once again. Even though you had no idea what awaited you as you left the mansion and walked along the road toward Dr. Vesca's laboratory.
Lennox, are you sure that Axton can make medicine for the contagious disease? What if the situation only gets worse because of him?
I don't feel like it would get worse, but I feel like, I don't know, it wouldn't get better.
What if we also end up dying because of the medicine he made? You trust him too much, but you don't even know yet if he can actually do it or not.
I believe in him, Horu. I believe in Axton's abilities. I know he can make the medicine. Let's allow him to prove his abilities as an aspiring scientist.
Is Dr. Vesca's laboratory still far, Axton? If we're still far from the laboratory, we need to find a place where we can stay for the night. It's too risky to walk at night.
We're still quite far from the laboratory. It's impossible for us to reach there before nightfall. Looks like there are a lot of houses around here. If night catches on the road, we can stop and spend the night in one of those houses. We'll continue walking along the road when you suddenly heard the sound of a vehicle nearby. You immediately stopped and looked around, trying to locate the source of the engine noise. A sudden sense of unease washed over you. Damn it, there's a vehicle nearby! I can only figure two possibilities for who they are. If they're not police officers, then they're survivors like us. Need to hide first, they must not see us. I have a bad feeling about them. Hurry up, let's hide here. Quickly but carefully you hid in a corner, staying out of the sight of anyone in the vehicle. Your heart pounded with anxiety, but you kept your fear hidden. Together you all entered a nearby house. Yeah, I figured they were out looting. Let's see if we can find some food here that's still safe to eat. Seems we're not the only ones searching for food in this area. We've been going to all sorts of places looking for clean food, but we still can't find any. Hopefully we can find some food in this house. You all heard a loud noise. Someone entered the house. You all threshed yourself in more tightly into one corner. No matter how hard all you tried to hide together, the stranger from the vehicle earlier still spotted you.
Who are you, huh? What are all of you doing here? Are you all infected?
All of you froze, mixed with surprise and fear. Stepped out of your hiding spot to raise your hand and show that you meant no harm. Your eyes darted between the baseball bat held by the strange man and the gun held by the strange girl.
We are not bad people. We are here because we are looking for something to eat and we're going to a lab.
You immediately cut off what Sarah was about to say. No one could know where all you were going, especially since you were with a scientist. At the grocery store. Yeah, we'll go there if we can't find the food here. We're also looking for food that we can eat. Good timing. We're all here now. Where's the food you've all gathered? Give us all your food if you don't want to get hurt. Your heart pounded fast with anxiety and fear as a strange woman pulled out a gun and aimed it at all of you. Behind the stage, stepped closer, still holding a gun. Meanwhile, the strange man gripped his baseball bat, aiming it at all of you in case anyone tried to resist, ensuring there would be only one hit to deal with. But wait, just a moment. Please, don't steal food that doesn't belong to you. We all worked hard for that food too. Why are you taking it? Archie said that and tried to take back the bags of food from them. A sudden powerful blow struck you back before you could reach it back. Crashed to the ground, but the strange man wasn't finished. Continued beating you until you could no longer stand on your own.
You shameless people! What did you do to my husband, huh? You all have such an awful attitude.
Rise wide, the strange girl aimed her gun at Horu. Even as if you wanted to get up and protect her, your body aches too much, you couldn't stand.
Shut your fucking mouth, woman. You will be the first to disappear for your husband if you don't shut your mouth. That's enough! We won't fight with you guys. Can you let us go now? Just let us leave. You already had the food you wanted, right? We still have a long way to go. We'll also look for food and a place to stay later tonight.
No. Tell us first where you're going. Why do you all seem to be in a hurry, huh? I don't know if you're deaf or if you just didn't hear what Sarah said. We're just looking for a place to stay for tonight. That's why we're in a hurry. So, we hope you'll let us find a place to stay tonight. We also need to look for our food for today.
Damn you. Good thing we managed to get some food from you. We hadn't all, you might have been lying lives on the floor right now. Let them go. We got what we needed, their food. They're all useless anyway, so there's nothing else we can take from them.
You let out a sigh of relief when you heard what the strange man said. Aston quickly came over and helped you stand up. Your body was still aching in pain, so you stood up slowly. When the strangers finally left, you heard Horu start to complain.
Why did we have to leave Dr. Vesca's mansion when we were safe there? Look at what's happening to us now. We almost disappeared from this world. We almost all died before we reached Dr. Vesca's laboratory. We still had food, and now look what happens. You just shut your mouth, Horu. Your blame isn't helping the situation. Stay with us unless you want to be alone there. How dare you?
Stop it, Horu.
Horu?
God damn it. Stop it, Horu. Sarah's right. Let's not blame each other, because no matter how much we regret it, we can't get back the food they took from us. We won't be able to move forward if we keep complaining. I already told you. We needed to leave Dr. Vesca's match so we could find a way to defeat the contagious disease that spreads now. You all continued walking, search for a place where you could still find food until you came across a large grocery store along the way. You headed straight towards it, but froze when you saw the crowd inside. None of them were wearing any protective equipment. Yeah, it's too crowded inside the grocery store. I don't know if it's said to take food from inside that grocery store.
I'll go inside, or you stay here and wait for me to come out that grocery store. I'm fully equipped with protective gear, so I won't get infected by the people inside.
I'll go with you inside. It's better if you have someone with you, Sarah.
No need, Lennox. Stay here with them. I'll quickly check if there's food inside that we can still eat. We can't all go inside. We know they're already infected.
I'll go with you inside the grocery store, Sarah. It's better if you have someone with you in there, just in case something happens, but no buts. You two, Lennox and Horu, can wait here outside. Let's go, Sarah. You watch Sarah and Axton as they walk towards the grocery store. Meanwhile, you and your wife Horu waited outside for your eyes fixed on them. You saw Sarah talk to a woman, and a few moments later, Axton joined the conversation as well. Sarah! Your body still aches from being beaten by strangers earlier. You rushed to the grocery store. He only grabbed the hand of the woman who was pulling Sarah's hair. Meanwhile, Axton got into a fist fight with a man. What the frick? Okay. Gotta lock in! Shit, I got too early. Nice. That's enough, Axton. I'm not even sure if the food here is safe since they're already infected. It's better if we leave before we get infected too. Sarah, let's go.
But what will we eat later if we can't find any food, Lennox? And we still haven't found a place to stay for the night. Fuck those strangers, this is all their fault. Damn it!
That's enough, Sarah. We might come across another grocery store. Still plenty of time for nightfall. We need to hurry. Left the large grocery store without getting any food. Once again, you all walked to search for other stores that had plenty of food and a place to spend the night. Once again, you all walked to Okay. It seems that we won't come across any houses nearby. Our house is close here. If you'd like, we can stay there for the night. If none of you are a cab, we can look for another place to stay. It's fine with me. It's better than if we stay there than so we're all safe.
Fine with me too, as long as your house is safe. Deal.
Maybe. We should look for at least a little food first before we go to our house. At least we have something to ease our hunger for tonight. You're right, Axton. Let's look for food first while we're on our way to your house, Axton. As you all continued walking and looking around, you came across a small store. You quickly moved towards it to see if any clean food was left, but Horu reached it before you. A sudden shout startled you. You saw Horu looking scared. She stared into the small shop.
An infected person! He's close to becoming a moving flesh!
Calm down, Horu. That won't be able to get close to you. Saw an infected person inside the small store, with only their head still covered in skin. It's cursed, man. You're still alive. From the way you moved, you could tell it was growing weaker. Even though it's growing weak, it still managed to say something. Stay away from here. You shouldn't come near my store. It's not safe for too long. It's too dangerous to stay here for long. In just a few moments, the infected will turn completely into flesh. Let's get the food that we can still eat in this store. That's the last bullet left in my gun, and the gun that we'll use now is your gun, Lennox. Unless we pass by somewhere, we can still get bullets. So the infected person's already dead, and you began taking food from inside the store. Felt fear while the infected person was beside you. Could not but think that what Axton had done was the right thing. You thought that what Axton did to the man was also the right thing. Rather than letting the man continue to suffer an infection, Axton ended his life. Let's go. At least we managed to get some food that we can still eat. It's enough for us to have something to eat tonight. I was gathering the food, and as the evening shadows lengthened, you continue walking towards Axton's house. Alright, I'm going to have to leave this one here. My computer's dying. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.
I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all the